Boom. Oh, this feels more solid actually. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, never mind. For a second there, I thought it didn't allow zoom in with the new update, but no, it's just me. So just doing the usual pre-stream testing. Maybe one day I'll... What's this? No, I'm good. Y'all should be able to hear me normally. Who's on? Now, of course, it's more than possible, just like with last time, that the Facebook issue has not been fixed, but that is completely out of my hands. But at least the other four are working, so there's always that. My little star button, the text is not... It's not showing, and I don't know why. Well, I'm not restarting just for that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the music, write my rules, and then we'll start chatting a little bit while I draw. What do you guys think about that? So for the channels that are working, that means all of them except Facebook. Welcome to the first real official live stream of 2020. Of course, as you can see, it's a traditional arts one, which means it's going to be a colors, where's my finger, colors of the month live stream. The official colors of the month are, for the Chameleon pens, RD4, where am I? RD4 Crimson Red, BL7 Indigo, BL7, where did it go? There it is. Kinda. And RD5 Burgundy. The official Copics color of this month are R14, B26, and RV69. I happen to have RV69. I am going to supplement as best as I could, because we all remember what happened last month with my blues, with the B28 Royal Blue and R24 Prawn. Now I know for a fact that my Prawn works great, and my RV69 Peony works great because it's new, and we'll see what we can get out of my anniversary Copic. We're going to start all nice and easy, like and because the Facebook channel is not playing, and because of the way my multi-streaming works, if you're on Picarto, on Twitch, maybe on Periscope, but that I'm not sure, or on YouTube, and you want me to say a little hi, you need to say hi first so I can actually see it. Because my chat programs do not tell me when somebody logs on. So yeah, let's get a little started, see what happens. I only really had one idea with those colors, plus lately I've had a completely one-track mind. I am completely, like, unabashedly fangirly levels obsessed with Dragon Quest XI right now, and especially the character Sylvando. I am all over that character. So I'm thinking after I'm done with this one, maybe I'll draw a little Sylvando fan art. And yet, surprisingly enough, with how obsessed I am with the DQ right now. So far, even if it's only been like, what, 4 days since the new year, I have been relatively good productive. Like, I'm not really late. I have been slowed down during December for various health reasons. On my different projects. But starting this year, I have been doing actually pretty good. Like I was expecting, I started a 2-page comic yesterday for a project, and I was expecting to work on it during this weekend. And oddly enough, if it wasn't for the live stream, I would be done before lunch. So yeah. Another good news for you guys, I'm in a really good mood, so I don't really feel like complaining for a change. So yeah, with the colors that were given to us this month, the only real concrete idea I had was to draw Mario. But it wouldn't be the first time that I draw Mario, know what I mean? And my restream got all weird. Now what? So, look at Mario while I go check what's going on. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. It's probably still recording on YouTube, so I'm just checking something real quick. Ah, okay. Give me guys a minute. It looks like the connection cut on the Mac. And I need to do this manually, so... Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Just went to reprint the rules just in case. Alright, looks like I'm back. And because I had the thing playing and the bot didn't kick in, obviously. The song playing right now is Cake Period, $3 period, Seagulls by Popski from the Mega Pack 1 album. Because of course I can't have a live stream where everything goes well. So yeah. Figured I've drawn Mario plenty of times already, so for a change, I'm going to draw Super Mario Kun. And of course I have plenty of references here, but the fun part is, I also have a couple of volumes of this, and it's very Japanese, to put it politely. Oh, it's very Japanese. Let's just say I've seen a lot more of Mario than I care to, you know what I mean? Kind of like how the French dub of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z should let me on someone's FBI list. That kind, you know? But seriously, yeah, I'm actually in quite a good mood today. I'm gonna be finishing this 2-pager that I have on my desktop. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, I gave him a really big eye compared to my reference. That doesn't matter. That's just gonna make him even cuter. The bot better work. If I want to keep using this service, the songs better show up. I'm very serious about Pretzel Rocks. There we go. Oh, good. The bot is working. The bot is working. Hope you guys had a nice Christmas and a nice New Year. As you probably already know, I got a couple art supplies for Christmas. And because Mom liked my Christmas gift to her so much, she went out yesterday and got a whole other bunch of wooden plaques for me to put funny sayings on. So there's that I gotta do during my downtime in between bouts of playing Dragon Quest XI. Like, I knew I was gonna get attached to the characters just by the trailer and the demo, but I had no idea I would get this attached. Except to myself. I'm a silent protagonist, and it honestly pisses me off because there's flashbacks to when I was a young boy, and I have a voice and I have a personality, but apparently I grew out of that. And now I just go, when I get hit. And like, it's very weird during cutscenes because everybody has a voice and they're very well voice acted. But at the same time, Like, not too long ago, Eric asked me a question, like in full voice acting, and apparently I answered. I assume I answered. Because then he basically repeated what I apparently said. But from my part, there was like perfect silence. Oh, this is not gonna work. I'm trying out my royal blue and it's half dry. So I'm gonna put this here. What is close to my royal blue? I'm gonna go for my sky blue. My sky blue I know is good, and if it's not good, I got another backup one. So, plus I think my sky blue is closer, well, if you go here, I think my sky blue is closer to the indigo than my royal blue, so let's go with that. Just to be on the safe side. Now I know I should be blending my chameleons, but I'm a grown-up and I do what I want. And if I don't feel like blending my chameleons, I'm not gonna. I am, however, allowed to use black, so if I feel I should be using black, I will. Well, while I'm working on Mario, so I can also try to get my head out of DQ. There is sort of an unofficial announcement about my current work on Gabe Lerman's Super Mario Adventures Continued. I do have a starting date for World 3. Now, I'm still not going to say the title of the planned episode, but we may start to begin work on it in May. And that's all I will say about that for now. So if you've enjoyed Mario's Mistcake and Wario's All Wet, pretty sure you guys are gonna enjoy the next one we've got cooking up for you. I already read the script, and I know I'm gonna enjoy drawing it. Well, most of it. There's a vehicle, and you guys know I'm not that good with vehicles. And I'll be fine. Almost forgot. I'm still in the shot, yeah? Okay. And of course tomorrow there'll be the usual bootleg cookie live stream. You'd think they would have fixed the Facebook issue by now, so I don't know what's going on there. So I'm gonna grab my black one right here, black pen real quick. Oh, careful. I kind of forgot the nib was springy on this. Ooh. Not the chisel nib. I wanted to do his hair with the dark red. Why? Why not? After all, I'm the video game girl. I decide what I want to draw and how I draw it. Boom, boom. It's a little awkward because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been a little cold this week, so I'm pretty much exclusively wearing my unicorn onesie. So it's a little awkward when I have to sit up and sit back down because sometimes I sit on my tail. Well, isn't he a little cutie? Where's my... come here. I don't usually use my blender, but it's nice to use it once in a while. Of course, I gotta remember to change my timer when I'm done here for tomorrow's live stream. Ah, there we go. It is working the way I want it to. Never mind. I wonder if I can... Gotta try something new. See what happens. It's working. From the looks of things, I'm going to have to refill my blender. Of course, I'm messing up my tip, but I'm guessing eventually with enough income I'll be able to get some new ones. Ah, shoot, I grabbed some black. That's the thing though, most inks work. God damn it. Most inks work really well with the blender. Well, it's a good thing I'm allowed to wait. But if you hook the black, then you're done. And I hooked the black. Yay for correction. But I really think I should refill my blender. Ooh, I almost wrote the wrong date. So, what time is it? Oh, good. I can at least make a second one. I'm just gonna see if I can grab some reference. Is it me or didn't you can wait for me up here. I'm gonna hang him up to dry. Seeing as I got a bunch of paint on it, trying to fix his nose. But otherwise, it's a pretty cute Mario Kun. I tried to say Kun and Kun at the same time, and obviously it didn't work. Oh, get on there, you. Now keep in mind, this is purely for my own entertainment at this point. So if you don't like the character, you can just log off because I love the character. My first time drawing him too. So he might not end up perfect on paper, but he's perfect in my eyes. I was looking for pictures earlier to use as a wallpaper for my desktop and my phone because once again I am complete fangirl trash for this character. Am I? Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. And as I was about to say, I found a comment about somebody finding him the most annoying character. And I was like, Why? But I mean, everybody's got their own opinions. And they're allowed. He can be a lot. That I will agree. He's a lot. And of course he doesn't really have a flower crown in the game. Well, as far as I know. I don't know if I unlocked all his outfits. But he's an absolute precious angel in my eyes. For those who haven't played the game, he's obviously, you know. But he's not like I don't know how to describe him, really. He's flirty, but depending on your point of view of characters like him. Yeah, I know I'm kind of skirting around the obvious, but you know, YouTube. But he's not really annoying as he may seem, because when I saw the trailer with Sylvando in it, okay, I already knew I wanted him in my party, because he looked like a fun person. But then I started playing the game, and he's so much more than that, you know? Like, for example, there's a part, like around the beginning of the middle of the game, I would say, roughly. I don't know, that game is long. And there's this little girl that tries to attract people to her cursed mural by appealing to what they desire most. And the thing with Sylvando is One Track Mind is solely based on making people smile. And he's a character that actually really, 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 really wants to help. In his own way, but he still wants to help. So what the little girl did, because obviously she attracted Sylvando's attention, not like that, get your mind out of the gutter, by pretending that she had lost her parents. So of course she was crying, and Sylvando cannot stand that. So that's how she tricked Sylvando, by appealing to his helpful nature. And I did expect him to be smug, but he's a lot less smug than he looks, actually. I don't know how he is in Japan, because it's possible that they toned him down for the American localization, but this Sylvando is an absolute treasure, and he does succeed in putting a smile on my face. So maybe that's why I've been so productive. Because, like, why would you want to disappoint this guy? And there's another part where one of my characters was hurt in a cutscene, and Sylvando just pretty much threw himself at him, but not necessarily get all up in his personal space. But Sylvando's first reflex was helping him, asking him where it hurt. Like, obviously, I'm not attached to the same level to all the characters. I really do like Rab. And something happened. Well, the game made me cry like 7 times as far as I know. For a bunch of different reasons. But I really do like Rab. He's really sweet and patient. Hendrik kind of surprised me a little bit. But if there's one character that I really don't care about, it has to be myself. Literally. Maybe if I emoted a little bit more during cutscenes. But it's like my main character can't really react to what's going on around him, and some of the stuff, I mean, he should react more, is what I'm saying. Like, I understand that he's the main character, and as the main character, he should be less emotive so as to let the player get more in his skin. But at the same time, like, I had a childhood, and I had a personality during my childhood, and as a young adult, I have none and I don't talk anymore, so that's kind of dissonant, if you ask me. Especially when all the other characters have such good actors, and like voice actors, and great body language. And no, I'm not just talking about Sylvando, even if I'm complete fangirl trash for him. He's so nice and sweet. Like, one of my least favorite character, but still better than my main character, is Jade. And that's mostly because she doesn't emote much either. Like, above her, I definitely like Eric, Veronica, Serena more. But like, it's more like in this order: Veronica, Eric, Serena, because of the amount of time they emote and have body language. which is why I say Hendrik surprised me most, because he's portrayed as this really stoic character and very serious, but he is capable blah, blah, of showing a lot of emotion, actually, surprisingly enough. I'm not gonna tell you when I saw that. You'll have to play the game yourself. But yeah, I really enjoy Dragon Quest XI, and I really enjoy Sylvando. I'm trying to decide what to use. So this piece is more self-indulgent than anything. That's why I kind of forgot for a minute and started drawing down there. Also, look at that neck. Holy shoot. And it's not just me. I mean, look at my reference. Dude has a neck. But yeah, I found myself to really seriously enjoy the game. It's not just the acting, the story is good, the visuals, like, are blowing my mind. I mean, there had to be some motion capture in there. And I found myself to be terribly emotional about certain scenes. But I don't know if I can talk about them right away. But yeah, the game made me cry a couple of times. I'm not even going to try the blender shading thing I tried on Mario Kun because I don't want to ruin this one. I'm still not done, and I do want to do the side quests. Only in the spirit of helping. It's your fault. Oops. Needless to say, I took a look at his stats last night. Dude's charm is through the roof. He's got double the charm that all my other characters. And I'm not surprised because he is very charming, at least in my eyes. it was a little funny part. And no, I'm not gonna talk about Sylvando for a little second. You guys deserve a break once in a while, because once I start about this guy, I can't stop. And I'm pretty sure it's okay for me to say it, because it's roughly early in the game, and it's just a quick little line that Eric said that made me laugh more than it should. In Gondolia, when you arrive, there's a contest going on, because you arrived there. Because, yes, I'm gonna say it, Sylvando said that he had a boat that you need to keep traveling. So we go there, but they won't let us use the harbor because there's a contest going on. And when we arrive to try to talk to them to convince them to let us use the harbor, it's a manly contest. Mr. Universo, something like that. And the thing is, in the game, there's a lot of people referencing the Luminary's hair. So of course, when we arrived on stage to ask to use the harbor, the organizer comments right away and asks us if we're here to participate, especially because of our amazing hair, mine and Eric's. And Eric's just like, look, I know we're easy on the eyes, but... I'm like, Eric! Good confidence, you keep that going, buddy. Like, I know we're cute, but now's not the time. So yeah, that was pretty funny to me. Just gonna draw these real quick. So I can get his hair done, and then I'll be able to color the flowers in. Plus, you said it like so matter-of-factly, like it's a known fact. We're handsome, I know, but we're busy right now. As far as gameplay goes, I am actually very happy with what they decided to do. It's a bit like it's a touch Final Fantasy X-ish. Like you have more than 4 playable characters in your party. But the thing is, let's say you're in a fight and you need someone's specific spell or attribute or ability, you can just go and get them, which I found is awfully useful during boss fights. Because I've taken the habit of using one of Eric's ability, but Jade hits harder. So what I would do is use Eric's ability, quickly switch him out for Jade, use Jade's attacks, and when Eric's ability times out, because it only works for a couple turns, but in a very useful way, so I'm not complaining. I just switch out Jade for Eric, cast the spell again, and switch Jade back again. And it's also useful, for example, if you accidentally let one of your characters die, you can just swap that character for someone that's alive. And finally, something that I think I noticed, but I noticed that like yesterday, so I have to go and make sure next time I play, is I think that when you put one of your characters in standby, they will slowly heal up. So I just want to check that out. And if that's what's going on, then no wonder I've had little to no trouble beating bosses. So far I only had one boss kill me, but that's because I got extremely unlucky. And my second time around I had a little trouble, but not that much trouble beating them afterwards. Oh, good. I think we'll be good after this one. Because now it's been a bit more than an hour, so... yeah, we'll be done after this one. I'm really putting a lot of effort. I can't help it, he's a darling. That's another thing. He's, if I base myself on what I've seen in the dialogue in the various towns, Sylvando is Spanish. He's a little Spanish angel is what he is. Because obviously Gondolia is Italian and he comes from Puerto Valor, and they have a Spanish dialect thing going on. So I hope you guys aren't expecting this to be in my shop very soon, because like I said, this one is self-indulgent, so this is a piece I'm going to keep. What a sweetie. What a sweetie. So yeah, I think we're good for today. Oh, look at that. I got a follower while I wasn't looking. Thank you for following KeyVanTuber. Well, thank you for following KeyVanTuber. I'm glad you like. And you had to follow me while I was drawing Sylvando, of all people. But yeah, I'm glad you liked it enough to follow me. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. EDT again for the usual weekly live stream when I draw my webcomic bootleg cookie. So that's it for this month, for the colors of the month. For the rest of you that didn't talk, I hope you enjoyed at least. And I'll see you guys tomorrow as soon as I find the stop button. There it is. Bye bye.